Scorpio, welcome back to Shacy Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Just a reminder, I will be away from the 14th to the 23rd here of July. So whenever you hear these messages is when you're meant to hear them. But if you're watching it now, those are the dates I will be away. I'm going to repost it in the community section. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to try to do some readings while I'm away, but I can't make any promises because I'm up to the mercy of the internet. You know, the signal I get and their uploading power, which sometimes quite often is not that great. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to shake things up a little bit. I am going to use my Enchanted Tarot deck, which, you know, I have had since I was 13 years old. No, 14. Yeah, no, about 13, 14 years old. So I'm anxious to use them for us. I haven't used them in a long time. I keep them safe because I just don't want to wreck them. Because, you know, it has nostalgic value to me. So, wow, Scorpio, how many messages are coming out here? These are your love messages, for, you know, the month ahead kind of thing. But I'm like, wow, why are they all coming out at once? So there must be a lot of messages for us. I'm a fellow Scorpion, for those of you that are brand new. For those of you that are brand new, I hope you decide to subscribe. It's absolutely free, and notification bell. And don't forget to hit the like button. Support your fellow Scorpions. It's so important. I've already shuffled Scorpio. These are super big, fantastic messages coming in for us. Let's see what they have to say. Oh my God, way to start your reading, Scorpio. Ace of Cups. You're manifesting an overwhelming amount of love for your future. This is the Magician, Ace of Cups. So you're manifesting something beautiful, Scorpio. Very nice. Okay, we're also going to get the clarifying messages, and whoever you're dealing with, I'm going to use the Crystal Tarot deck for whoever you're dealing with. So this can go vice versa, but quite often I do tend to get the other person's energy more than I do our own Scorpio, but it can be both. So take what resonates. Remember, this is not a personal reading. It's a general reading for anybody with Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I highly, highly recommend checking your other placements, because I definitely resonate with my other placements as well. And if you don't know what those other placements are, you got your birthday, date of, place of birth, time of birth, even better. You can go to astrosofa.com, or you can go to Cafe Astrology, okay, and get a free birth chart. Oh, somebody's manifesting, making a decision, making a choice when it comes to love. So Scorpio, I feel like Spirit is saying you can manifest whatever you want. If you want a new beginning in love with somebody new, you can manifest that. If you're trying to make a choice between two different directions or two different people, you can manifest that. There are blessings waiting for you here, most definitely here. Okay, and Spirit wants you to know you are the magician in your own life, and to manifest what it is you feel called to the most. You have a very divine connection here, I feel. And for some of you, you've already have this divine connection and you're trying to make a choice, or this person's trying to decide what they want to do here. Okay, maybe they're trying to manifest you coming into their life. But for some of you here, you have a divine connection, or that's what you're really trying to manifest. You want something, which of course as Scorpios do, we want something really, really deep, really meaningful. We don't like surface level. We want something that is long term. Yeah, look at that. I feel this is you, Scorpio, coming up as the Princess of Swords. This is like, I'm not taking any crap. I've been through enough here, and you're making the decision. You want something that, you know, is spiritual, on a spiritual level, somebody that, you know, gives as much as you do, because like I always say, us Scorpios give 500%. We only expect a measly 100% back, but, you know, a lot of people aren't prepared to do that, and it's sad, but it's true. It's very difficult to find somebody as deeply bonded and as deeply devoted as we are. But with the Princess of Swords, this can also represent, you know, Scorpio, you've already, like, again, most of us Scorpios have, but depends where you are on your journey. But this is, the Princess of Swords is somebody who's already been through a lot and is like, I've learned not to take any more crap. So I'm making the choice here to manifest a deep connection. But I'm also going to be very forthright, very honest when or if anybody approaches me here. Okay? Now, this could be somebody approaching you and knows that you have your sword up. So, let's see. Oh, just as I said, that Scorpio King of Wands. So maybe you've dealt with somebody here that was kind of I want to say Mr. or Mrs. Suave, like somebody who was, you know, very flirtatious, but a lot of fun. This is somebody that could be very alluring, very magnetic, and maybe you're kind of like, oh yeah, okay, so, you know, you've got choices, but so do I. And you're kind of very guarded, Scorpio. Maybe because you feel like this person, maybe you're not sure if they can give you that spiritual, deep kind of bond that you crave, that you want, that you deserve, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on in this person's energy, and then I'm going to get some clarifying messages. What's going on in the person's energy that Scorpio's dealing with or will be dealing with in the near future when it comes to love? So I will do a part 2, Scorpio. Okay, so upper right hand corner near the end of this reading, you'll say part 2, watch now. I'm going to dig into the next 6 months. I want to do the pendulum. So we're going to do the yes or no answers with the pendulum. I'll ask those burning questions. I haven't done that in a little while. And I'm also going to dig into finance. Okay, and we'll see what's going on. Boy, those just wanted to fly out. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, be patient. You know what? For those of you who've already been dealing with somebody and know this person, Spirit's telling you to be patient. This person is holding on to, I feel, your energy because they see, wow, okay, they see you as their shiny star. They see you as their wish. They see the two of you coming together, but there's something about timing, okay? I feel like this person is keeping a lot to themselves, maybe about the action they're going to take. This is about our hopes, our dreams, our wishes, our destiny. They feel like you are their destiny. That's what I'm getting. Spirit's telling you, Scorpio, to kind of balance your emotions out right now because some of you are coming up again as this Princess of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you're very, very guarded. You don't trust anybody. Maybe right now you're more blunt, you're more forthright, you're more able to cut somebody's throat, maybe. I don't know, Scorpio. But this person, they're very positive about the future. They're the opposite of you. This person, what I'm getting is this person's very calm. They're very patient. Okay, they've been holding on to you and the vision that there is hope for the future between you and this person, of you coming together. They're holding on to that. But they see you as like, back. Like, I want to say they see you with your sword up. Ooh, let's get the clarifying messages, Scorpio. Let's see. Then we'll get the mutual energies. Okay. So, what are the clarifying messages for us Scorpios? What's going on with this Ace of Cups for us Scorpios? Jen, if you're here, thank you so much for your continued support. And for Goodman, thank you very much. Don't forget to leave your music channel down below if you so wish. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this Ace of Cups for us Scorpios? What do we need to know? Oh, Scorpio, I feel like you've gone through a transformation, which of course, as Scorpios do, this is our Scorpios right here with the death energy. Ooh, don't forget to hit the like button again. So important. But not only that, Scorpio, the notification bell, a Crosswatchers, same with you. It helps everybody to understand Scorpios better and what's going on in the energy, etc. Okay. All right. So death energy, Scorpio, this is like, you're going through this transformation, or this person's going through a transformation, going through this change. There's a new beginning in love. There's a new blessing coming in. You're manifesting new blessings is what I'm getting, or this person's manifesting you. Like I said, I feel like your person seems like very, very tempered in their emotions. I feel like they see you as hope, as a wish. You know, for some of you, they see you as their star. Like you're doing really well. You're very healed. You're very authentic. They see you as very authentic. Yeah, but they also see you as very blunt. That's not a bad thing, Scorpio. I just feel like, you know, we've been through it. So it's kind of like, yeah, don't mess with me kind of thing. Okay. Let's clarify the Magician. Could be dealing with the Pisces, a Gemini. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I have Sagittarius again, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Why is the Magician here? What's being manifested? What do we need to know about this Magician for Scorpio? What do we need to know? So remember, this may resonate immediately. It could resonate months from now. Could resonate, you know, I've had things happen up to a year and now up to 2 years. So FYI, you're all in your past at different times, okay? Personal readings will be open when I return back from our vacation. So like the 24th of July onward, okay? There's the Hermit. It could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody's really thinking long and hard about how to manifest, how to transform this connection. You or them, Scorpio. It's like I'm thinking long, deep, and hard about how to make this new beginning happen. Interesting. What is this choice with the Lover's energy? That was fast. Oh. Making the decision to come up with a plan. Your person's trying to make decisions and choice about how to come up with a plan, or you are Scorpio. It's like I'm really deep diving here with the Hermit on how to come up with a plan, a strategy. Somebody's strategizing here on how to come up with a plan, how to transform this connection, a new beginning. So somebody wants a new beginning with you, Scorpio, trying to figure out how to get it, what to do to get it. Again, seeing you very, very blunt, not taking any crap. Because Scorpio may have been dealing with somebody who has, you know, who is a lot of fun and who's very charismatic, maybe, you know, really good looking, female, male, it doesn't matter. But the King of Wands is somebody who's a go-getter. You know, maybe this person came off like really sure of themselves and really, maybe you thought they were in their ego, that they were just full of themselves. I don't know, Scorpio, you're going to have to let me know in the comment section. Again, each one of you are going to be different, right? But that's what I'm getting. This is somebody who's very, very confident. They know exactly what they want. And Scorpio's not used to that. Scorpio's used to people that are indecisive. You know, they're here one day, they're gone the next. They can't get their SH, you know what, together. Yeah, that's what Scorpio's used to. So, Scorpio, you may not know how to take this person, maybe. All right, what's up with this, Princess of Swords? OMG, we got the Lovers again. Somebody may be giving somebody an ultimatum. Maybe somebody's like, you know, they kind of appeared like they were being sneaky, underhanded. Okay, so Scorpio, so for some of you here, you know, you may have put your sword up because you felt like this person maybe, you know, was being sneaky rather than strategizing, trying to figure out how to manifest your connection. Wow. Yeah, we pick up on stuff. We may not have picked it up 100% right, but if somebody's coming off as sneaky, we definitely picked up that right. Okay, so whoever you are, stop being so sneaky. Where was that I heard one day? Curiosity killed the cat. And I remember saying, I have 9 lives. I think I have about 8 left. Not sure. Scorpio, right? We have about 9 lives, right? Yeah, like I said, we expect, you know, 100%, but we give 500. So I don't think that's half bad for the receiver, do you? No. Okay, but let's see what's going on with this King of Wands. What's going on with this King of Wands? What do they have? What are their intentions for Scorpio? That could be you taking control of your life, Scorpio. It could be. Oh. Somebody's in a hurry. Knight of Swords. Dun, 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 dun. This person's taking action. They're like, I'm in a hurry. Scorpio's got their sword up. They know you're not taking no crap, Scorpio. They're thinking fast. They're thinking fast. What's this person thinking fast about? What are they thinking fast about for us Scorpios? What do we need to know? What are they thinking fast when it comes to us Scorpios? Oh, okay. Well, 5 of Swords. It's like I'm going to do whatever it takes to speak my truth. Oh, about overcoming any kind of obstacles. They want to tell you something. They want to make an announcement here. Okay, for some of you, this person, they could have been dealing with an ex that gave them the boot. I don't know, but that's not the strongest message. The first message I got is the strongest. But again, each one of you are going to be different. But there's some kind of truth they want to tell you. It's like they're in a big hurry to tell you the truth. It's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to overcome these obstacles with Scorpio. There's something they want to tell you. Oh, for some of you, they want to tell you that they've been trying to figure a way to get away from an ex. So there may have been an ex in their life that was pushy too, I'm getting. Wow. Okay, let's see. Why is Temperance here for Scorpio's person of interest? Why is Temperance here for Scorpio's person of interest? Oh my gosh, they're flying out. Oh, okay. So Scorpio. Oh, and the Four of Pentacles, not just once, but twice again. Okay, so they've been keeping it to themselves, that they've been trying to temper their emotions, keep their emotions to themselves, and figure out how to move forward away from where they feel it's been very stressful. Interesting. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, right? So I feel like they've been trying to figure a way to get away from where they feel it's been really rocky, as well with you, Scorpio, if that applies, to get to a place of where it's more peaceful, more calm, more like maybe both of you, your emotions have kind of been like a roller coaster. Okay. And so they've been trying to keep their emotions to themselves so that you and they could move forward and figure a way out to come together here is what I'm getting. So clarify the 3 of Cups for Scorpio. Why is the 3 of Cups here for Scorpio's person? Okay. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like they've been keeping it to themselves, that they see coming together with you here and coming into a commitment perhaps. Or for some of you here, maybe they reunited with an ex, but they've been secretly trying to get away from this ex. Okay, so for some of you, maybe they reunited with this ex and secretly they've been trying to figure a way out of their situation here. Maybe the ex has been holding on to them. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Why is the star energy here for Scorpio's person of interest? What do we need to know about the star energy? What do we need to know about the star energy for Scorpio's person of interest? Let me know how this resonates down below. Oh, interesting. That's strong Taurus energy here. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody, Scorpio, a Taurus or a Libra here. It doesn't have to be. It can be anybody, okay? It can be a Capricorn, Virgo. I have Virgo strong here as well as Gemini, Pisces, okay, Aquarius, all the energies I mentioned here. But this is the star energy being clarified by the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this person could be in a period of healing, because we also have Temperance. Maybe they've been healing from an ex, trying to get away from an ex, trying to plan how to get away from somebody that plays games or is very manipulative. Some of you, this person they're dealing with they're kind of nasty. They're kind of impulsive and reckless for some of you here. So they had to keep things to themselves. We definitely have here that somebody's been holding on twice. It can be for the sake of money. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. It can be the mother of their children or a parental figure. It can even be their own mother. Maybe they look upon their mother to take care of them. They hold on to them. They provide. Somebody here is the provider. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, again, the 4 of Pentacles, which I'm going to clarify again now, because we've got 4 of Pentacles twice. So somebody's holding on to this King of Pentacles for the sake of the long-term stability. It's their cash cow. That's not nice, but that's true. It's their cash cow, okay? So I feel like whoever you're dealing with is trying to get away from this person who is very, like I said, impulsive, reckless. They keep an eye on them, because I feel like they know that they're trying to get away. And I don't use this term lightly. It can be like they're almost dealing with somebody narcissistic. That's not going to be for all of you, but it is a message because definitely somebody's holding on tight because the Ten of Pentacles is combined assets, resources, and I'm holding on to that. I'm holding on to the money. I'm here because of the money. This is somebody cold. This is somebody kind of nasty I'm getting. It's like the person they're dealing with is all air. There's no love. There's no softness. There's no heartfelt nothing. Like, it's just, I don't feel like this is you, Scorpio. Unless this person turned you cold. Maybe this is an ex that turned you cold. So it can go that way as well for some of you. Again, remember, I'm reading for thousands of Scorpios, and each one of you are going to be different. So I'm getting all kinds of messages, okay? Now, why is the Four of Pentacles here for Scorpio's person of interest? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Okay. Somebody's holding on to your person, okay? But they're holding on to you, okay? That's what I'm kind of getting. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, okay? So they came up with the Four of Pentacles and confirming that it's a Page of Pentacles. So they're holding on to this offer for you, okay? But they're keeping it to themselves because somebody's holding on to them for the sake of money is kind of what I'm getting. They're trying to get away from another situation. Okay, let's get the mutual energies. Let me know how that resonates again, Scorpio. And again, please don't forget to hit the like button. What's going on for us Scorpios with this person coming to Scorpio's life? How are they mutually mirroring one another when it comes to their connection? Wow. See? There you go. You both have a spiritual connection. That makes sense because a lover showed up twice. Your person knows you know it's a spiritual connection. And you both want a fresh start. And what did I say showed up right away? The Ace of Cups. So they want to change. They want to transform this connection. I feel like you're both going through a spiritual awakening here in order for you both to have a fresh start together. Okay, so I feel like you're a catalyst for each other's growth. Yes, because Lovers has showed up here twice and Four of Pentacles has showed up here twice. What does that tell you? That tells you there's a divine connection. You both know it and you're both holding on to it. Okay, and it's in your mutual energies now that you're going through a spiritual transformation. Yeah, and you're both guarded, you're both protective. I feel like maybe you're guarding and protecting this connection together. Okay, yeah, okay. So you definitely feel like this has been a toxic situation because there's something or somebody that's been holding on to them or to you, like I was saying, and it's for the sake of money. There's no love there. Like I said, this is very... air and pentacles. It's like it's thinking all about the money, the money, the money, the money, which is very toxic in itself. There's nothing fuzzy or warm about this connection here right now. So I don't feel it's you, Scorpio, because you're fuzzy and you're warm underneath that sword. You are, right? Like you're not all about money is what I'm trying to say. I feel like you and this person, though, you have a lot on your plate. You're always doing something, okay? Let's get the tarot charms as well. All right, Scorpio. But I do want to go ahead and get messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine as well. So let's get that. What are the messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine for us Scorpios? What do we need to know? From the Divine Masculine, what would they like to tell the Divine Feminine? Remember, we all have masculine and feminine, so it depends who you are. There's so much anger inside me, hostile. Okay, so maybe the Divine Masculine is getting really tired and anxious and fed up because they just want peace, they want happiness, but this person definitely knows that they need to take the action, they need to figure it out, and until they do that, they're not going to be able to escape their situation. So I really feel like your person's been deep diving, Scorpio, about how to do that. Okay, bottom of the deck. My mind is torturing me with the reminders of you everywhere I go. So this person can't forget you because there's a divine connection. So it is unforgettable because it's a catalyst for your growth, a catalyst for their growth. Both of you is what I'm getting. I know I'm running out of time and patience. So this definitely can be them getting really angry with, you know, whoever is holding on to them for the sake of money here is what I'm getting. So they could be getting really impatient and really angry right now because it's like they can't get you out of their mind, but at the same time, they feel like they're having a tough time getting out of their situation. So Scorpio, you may have picked up their energy of kind of being like in, I want to say kind of indecisive, kind of up and down maybe. Okay, but this person's in the King of Wands energy, so I definitely feel like they're really quickly trying to figure a way to move on here. Because this person, definitely know that this is a divine connection. This trying to come in. And let's see what the messages are for us Scorpios. What are the advice messages? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah. So Scorpio, the divine wants you to know, and I know you don't want to hear this, that it does take patience and time here. We have the temperance that showed up about patience and timing. We all have our divine past that we're going on, and we all learn at different paces, okay? And that's not to say you should wait for anybody, but I definitely feel like somebody is, you know, kind of putting the foot on the gas there, is what I want to say, Scorpio. Somebody's putting the foot on the gas. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So this person realizes they can't change the past. So if they had a reconciliation with someone from their past or an ex here, okay, I feel like they've still been holding on to you and the hope here and optimistic that the two of you can come together, but they're also having to keep it from everybody else because there's definitely some kind of an announcement. They're very anxious to tell you something is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. But they're also very stressed. They may tell you that an ex has been keeping an eye on them and holding on to them for money. Okay, but they regret that they can't change the past. They may have taken the easy route out, stayed where they were because, you know, they felt obligated. It could be because this King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, this is definitely somebody that, you know, holds on to their stability, their structure, money, all those kinds of things. Okay, and maybe they're regretting that now. Okay, let's see. What would the divine feminine like to say to the divine masculine? What are the messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? These have already been shuffled. This is a huge deck, as I always say. The divine feminine always has a lot to say. What are the messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine? What would the divine feminine like to say to the divine masculine? So this is your divine partner. Again, we've got the lovers here twice, the Four of Pentacles here twice. So there's definitely a divine connection that you and this person are holding on to, Scorpio. I've tried to walk away completely so many times now, but something always brings me back to you. So something always brings the divine feminine back to the divine masculine. Okay, so it's like it's you can't forget each other. It's a divine connection. It sometimes can be really haunting. Every time I think about giving up and moving on, you show back up and reset my emotions and love. It's like, you know. So it's like the divine masculine knows that the divine feminine's about to kind of walk away, and all of a sudden they get in touch just to drive the divine feminine nuts. Or vice versa. Remember, this can go vice versa. Every time you come and go, it gets a little bit easier to let you go. But you always come back right at the moment I'm about to move on. How do you know? Wow, so divine feminine definitely knows the divine masculine. It's like the divine masculine just knows how to push the divine feminine's buttons. Yeah, it's like they know. It's like they strategize. And you know what? You know what I'm getting to is that this divine masculine is because the King of Wands, I feel like, is the divine masculine. We've got the Seven of Swords, and like I said, we've got the Four of Pentacles twice. It's all in the timing. They're strategizing and figuring out how to make everything happen, but it's like they're a domino. Like, you know, this domino will come down when that domino, like kind of like what I'm seeing here. It's a domino effect. They're trying to plan everything, and so it's kind of like they regret, you know, maybe not moving on faster or planning better or something like that, you know. But you remember, everybody has free will, and you can't control other people's free will. So it's going to go down the way it's going to go down when it's meant to go down, kind of thing. Boy, I'm giggly today. It must be the coffee and the tea I've had today. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages wanted to come out, Scorpio. Let's get into it. New love. Wow, there you go again. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. That's what I was saying. So for some of you here, you know, you are getting away from somebody that is impulsive, reckless, full of themselves. and you're just moving on, and you're manifesting new love. You're manifesting somebody who has a spiritual bond with you, somebody that can give you as much as you give them, Scorpio. Okay, some of you it's brand new. Some of you it's this person strategizing and getting away from somebody else that's reckless, impulsive, and nasty. Twin flame. Ooh, the plot thickens. This person's in your mirror soul. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So definitely for some of you, like I said, it's a divine connection. There's lovers out of the old 80s deck and out of the newer deck here. This is a divine connection. This could be your twin flame, Scorpio. Well, with that being said, I'm going to pull the twin flame connection oracle in the part 2. Okay, next message. Overthinking. Playing negative thoughts and scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first, okay? So maybe both of you are overthinkers, okay? Spirit's telling you not to think too much, Scorpio. That's a tall order. Next message, patience, okay? Sorry, Scorpio, I know we don't like to hear that. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I feel like there's definitely things happening here, Scorpio. And you could be picking up on it here too with your intuition. You could be. I feel like most of this is your person's energy, but again, take what resonates for you. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So it doesn't matter what anybody does. This is a divine connection. It's there for the long haul. Nobody can take it away. So that's what I've got. Let's see. So some of you could be dealing with this person. This is you or somebody coming into your life or somebody you already know. I have the name Charles. I have the name Lindsay. I have the name Austin. The name Jesse. The name Maddie or Madeline. And I have the name Dawn. Yeah. Look at that. There's the sword. So somebody's putting their sword up. So it's interesting, Scorpio, because there's definitely some kind of like, I'm hurrying up. I'm figuring this out. I'm going to do whatever it takes here. Like, it's like somebody here is, I want to say, almost ruthless here. They're ready to move on. 5 to the 6 of swords. I'm doing whatever it takes to move on and leave this past behind. Your person's doing whatever they have to, or you, Scorpio, to leave your past behind. Cutting out people, places, things, whatever they've got to do. OMG, and we've got the world energy here. Yep, we're going through our lessons. Most definitely. We're closing a chapter. This can be a second chance with somebody, Scorpio, or wants a second chance with you. Okay? Or this is about a new beginning, and you're starting after learning a whole lot of lessons, going through a massive transformation, and taking the action to do whatever you have to do to move on. Okay? And then that will bring in new love. Either way, you have beautiful new blessings coming, Scorpio. There's growth here. We've got the flowers. Okay, this has been coming up quite a bit as well. Some of you may be going to where it's quite tropical. Yeah, there has been, I feel, for some of you, interference here in the connection. Yeah. And I hear somebody's going to blow the horn. Like somebody's going to spill some truths here. Again, making an announcement. So I feel like this person could be coming in to tell you something. This can also be a proposal, depending where you are in your connection. It's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to come to Scorpio with a proposal. Like they're holding on to you. And they're going to make an offer, a gesture. Okay? Is what I'm getting. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, let's start digging in part 2. I'm going to pull the pendulum, the yes or no burning questions like, is this person in love with you? Are they being honest with you? Can you trust this person? We're just going to throw some questions out there. Whatever comes to my mind, I do. If I get a chance, I'll do finance, but I really want to do the next 6 months, a possible outcome. I definitely want to pull the Twin Flame Oracle. I'm going to pull that out right now so as I don't forget, because sometimes I do. So we'll pull the Twin Flame Oracle as well, because Twin Flame definitely came up here with the Lovers here twice, 4 of Pentacles, and like I said, Twin Flame showed up. So some of you could be definitely in a Twin Flame connection. That's like a catalyst for each other's growth. Point blank, period. So, Scorpio, if this is where you leave me, I'll see you next time. Thanks again to Jen, to Goodman if you're here. I appreciate you both so very much. Remember, again, I'm gone away from the 14th to the 23rd. So, personal readings, I will start on the 24th. Keep that in mind. First come, first serve, right? So, whoever comes in first will be first on the list and so on and so forth when I return. So, I thank you so much. So, if those of you meeting me on part 2, I'll be right there, upper right-hand corner. For those of you see me next time, it's going to be a little while depending on when I can get the readings done. Okay? Namaste. Bye for now. I'll see you in part 2 for those of you meeting me there.